What if I told you the smart financial move that everyone tells you to do, maxing out your 401k, could actually be slowing down your path to wealth? Not because investing is bad, and not because the market doesn't work, but because the system you're using was never designed to make you rich. And before you click off, no, this is not one of those don't invest videos. I invest aggressively, but I also understand something most people don't. Where you invest matters just as much as how much you invest. I became a millionaire by 30, and I didn't get there by blindly maxing out retirement accounts. So in this video, I'm gonna break down why the 401k isn't what you think it is, where your money is quietly leaking, and the exact strategy that I use if I had to start over. Stay with me, because this might save you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Let me take you back for a second. Before 401ks, people had pensions. You worked 30, 40 years and your company guaranteed you income for life. No guesswork, no market stress, no hope it works out. Then companies realized something. Pensions were expensive, so they replaced them with 401ks. And on paper, it sounded like a win. You get control, you can build your own retirement, you can invest in the market. But here's what actually happened. The risk shifted from the company to you. The responsibility completely shifted from the company to you. And the cost still paid by you. And Wall Street stepped in and said, don't worry, we'll manage it for you. For a fee. Let's break this down in a way nobody explains it, because this is where people lose the most money and don't even realize it. Most people hear 1% fee and think that's nothing. But let me show you what that actually means. If you invest $500 a month for 30 years at 8% return, and let's say you end up with around $750,000 plus, now subtract just 1% in fees. That same portfolio drops to around $550,000 to $600,000. That's a loss of $150,000 to $200 plus thousand dollars for doing absolutely nothing different. Same effort, same discipline, same investments, just different fees. And here's the part that should really bother you. You don't write a check for that money. It just slowly disappears year after year. And it gets worse as your balance grows. At $50,000, not noticeable. At $200,000, annoying. At $500 plus thousand dollars, now you're losing thousands of dollars per year on just fees. At $1 million, you're potentially paying $10 plus thousand dollars per year in fees every year, even if the market goes down. According to the Dow Jones SPIVA data, most active managers still underperform the market long term. So you're paying more for worse results. SPIVA compares actively managed funds versus passive index funds. Over 80 to 90% of active funds managers underperform the market, which means most professionals with teams, research, and resources still lose to a simple index fund. But here's the thing, fees aren't even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is this: your money is locked. Let's say you do everything right, you invest consistently, you build a $500,000 portfolio. Cool, now try to use it at 35. You can't. You get hit with 10% penalty plus income taxes. So now you've built wealth that you can't actually use. And this is where people get stuck. They're retirement rich, but real life broke. They've got money on paper, but no flexibility, no options. Let's say a deal comes up, a rental property, a business opportunity. You need $50,000 to move, but all your money is in your 401k. Now what? You missed the opportunity because your money's locked behind a system that told you to wait until you're almost 60 to live. Wealthy people don't think in terms of max this account. They think in terms of control, access, and return. They take free money, match. This is non-negotiable. If your employer matches 3 to 5%, you take it. That's a guaranteed return. Second, they optimize for control. This is where Roth IRAs and brokerage accounts come in. You choose what to invest in, how much to invest, when to sell. That matters. Third, they build multiple buckets. Think of wealth like buckets. Bucket number 1, tax deferred, 401k. Bucket number 2, tax free, Roth. Bucket number 3, liquid, brokerage account. Bucket number 4, cash flow, real estate, businesses. Most people only fill one bucket. Wealthy people fill all of that. Fourth, they prioritize cash flow. This is the biggest difference. 401k equals delayed gratification. Cash flow assets equals immediate leverage. This is how people leave their jobs early, travel, create freedom, not by waiting 40 years. So here's the exact framework. Step 1, employer match only, minimum, take the free money. Step 2, max Roth IRA, tax-free growth, better options and lower fees. Step 3, audit your 401k. Look for index funds, fees under 0.1%. If your plan is bad, don't blindly max it. Step 4, build outside assets. This is where your life changes. If this is making you rethink how you invest, hit that like button as well. Consider subscribing. It does a ton for the YouTube algorithm and it would be greatly appreciated. And for you doing that, here's a cute picture of my pups. Let me leave you with this. The goal is not to max accounts. The goal is to build freedom. And freedom comes from access, flexibility, and income, not just a number on a screen at 60 years old. 401k isn't bad, but blindly following it, that's where people lose.